good evening, sir. Today
Yeah,
we
hi, good evening, Rigved. How are you?
I'm really great, sir, and thank you so much for being on our platform. Today we have Mr. Kapil Bhandari, sir, attending a College Dunya interview for today. Thank you so much for taking some of your time out and giving your.
I am honored. I'm honored to be here. Thanks for inviting.
So today we have Mr. As we told you, Mr. Kapil Bhandari, sir. He is the chief mentor of all the Chandigarh branches. He handles all the Tri-City for IMS. So firstly, sir, what were the key factors that motivated you to join the educational sector?
See, it might sound a little cliched, but actually, the spark, okay, it started when I was in my school itself. Now, my mom, she used to take some tuitions. Okay, and I don't know, somehow I was always involved. I was very interested in teaching the kids then also. And apart from that, somehow I was inclined towards mathematics and solving puzzles. So my classmates, they generally used to look up to me, and I was always, due to my parenting, I was always helpful also. I was always helping them in solving their concerns or their doubts also. Now, when I moved to the corporate sector, somehow this intrinsic feeling, this intrinsic thing which always used to give me more contentment, this continued. For example, I was working in an MNC. Now they had their own trainers who used to visit my market. For example, again, I was taking care of Gujarat state for the concerned MNC. So the trainer used to travel once in a quarter.
Okay.
I felt that is way too less.
Absolutely.
So he was running on a very tight schedule. So I thought, I think better I take some initiative from my side only. And because I was already interested, so I started training my staff there also.
Oh, that's really great.
Even though I was performing in the corporate side when I was in the sales department, so I felt that this particular part of training and developing people, it has stuck with me since my childhood.
Got it.
And I always wanted to bring some positive change in people's life, in their mindset. Because my life mantras have been that always be yourself and always be positive.
Yes.
So even one day when I was just having some introspection, I thought, yeah, rather than you can say focusing on few people, few of my team members, if I can touch base a larger number of people, it will give me more satisfaction and also help other people.
Got it.
So even sort of let's move into education. And that is how it all started, and now it has been almost 10 years.
Oh, that is really exciting journey and really great motive. What has it driven you, sir? Yes.
Yes.
So yeah.
And I am proud to say that I have trained by now easily more than 25,000 students.
Oh.
In a say, I would say mentored. I would call it coaching or mentoring rather than just teaching. Because it is not about just solving the questions. It is about showing them now, for example, today you might have heard the news that India has won its first gold medal.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you have seen, in the morning, we lost a medal in golf. So, high chance, but somehow in the fourth round, Miss Ashok, she just got fourth position.
Yes.
Now, after all the efforts, many times we lose because of small margins. And generally, based on my experience, the reason is we are not mentally prepared for such difficult situations, and sometimes we buckle under that pressure.
Got it. Yes.
I feel it has helped my students a lot, and maybe around 1,500 IIM converts. I think I have to my credit because of just this philosophy.
Oh, really great, sir. Yes. So, talking about your mentorship again, so being the chief mentor at IMS, what is your philosophy on leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
Yeah, that sounds more like an MBA question rather than. Anyway, now theoretically, even you would have read about 4, 5, or maybe 7 different styles of leadership, and even I have read that when I was doing my MBA in IIM Indore. But practically, again, I feel that actually leadership is situational. You cannot have a fixed mindset when you are in that position. Now, for example, as an employee, okay, while I was working in the corporate sector and even in education, even though I was holding a senior position, still there were certain things which were new to me initially in corporate or in education. So at that time, even though I was in a leadership position, but yet I was also a learner. The situation demanded that. When I started my own centers with IMS in Chandigarh, at that time I hired a team. Even though they were experienced, but they were new to my philosophy.
Absolutely.
So I had to teach them that how to handle this particular thing. Now, for example, COVID-19 again, it was a very new situation, not only to us, to almost everyone. Okay, now at that point, I feel because it was new, then you have to always be in a flex. Okay, now you have to be a follower also, a learner also, and a leader also. Okay, so there are certain things, certain tasks. When you start a new thing, leadership will be different. You might need more of hand holding for your team. But once you see that your employee is competent, then maybe only delegation will suffice.
Got it.
Okay? So there are different situations. Now, for example, if I talk of students, okay, each student is different. Okay, unfortunately, while coaching, many institutes, they are doing the same thing for all the students in a single batch, which I feel is little sad because each student is different. Some students, let us say we have an IIT student, they might need just a guiding torch and then they will do everything else themselves. So they believe more in do-it-yourself philosophy.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. While there are certain students, typically non-engineers, who come to me and then they say that, sir, I am very scared of mathematics. I don't know whether I will be able to clear this exam or not. At that point of time, I have to play more of a parental role there as a leader.
Got it.
Okay, motivating them, guiding them. And that is what actually I believe in. So situation demands different styles. Adaptive.
Got it. Yes. So yeah, let's talk more about the institute that you're working for, that is IMS. So how does the coaching style at IMS ensure the best development of the students so that they can crack their respective exam that they're preparing for?
Okay, see, that is interesting. And I would say, in fact, IMS is one of the oldest surviving national level coaching institute. Okay, IMS started in 1977 when even I was not born, and I'm very sure you are younger to me. So even you. Okay, in fact, most of the other coaching institutes, they were trained by IMS earlier, their owners, their directors.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing, being the oldest surviving, that speaks a volume about itself. Second, now we have more than 100 centers across India. Okay, so that means that is another advantage which we provide to all our students. And another important thing which IMS always keep in mind is that students first. Now, we have a huge team in our head office, one, whose main role is on the content development. So every year, the team is working on developing new questions based on different, you can say, type of questions which come in CAT. We regularly appear in the exam, and then we provide feedback to IMS in our head office that these are some of the changes required in next year's material. And mostly if we even read in different forums, now the test series of IMS is also considered the best apart from the content. So that is something which we do nationally, and there are other parameters. Now, if I have to speak of IMS Chandigarh in particular, okay, now we focus on a lot of different other things. First, now the USP of IMS Chandigarh is that we run only premium batches.
Okay.
Now that is something which some other institutes, they try to copy in theory by just naming it as premium. But what we do is we keep it small. Means maximum number of students in a batch is 15. Okay, now 15 students mean more of a personal attention. Now that is where we can give customized, you can say, preparation method to each student. And that is why for the last 3 years on the trot, because I started IMS in 2018. 2018, okay. So in the last 3 years, I am again proud to say that we have students in each of the top 10, 20 or 30 institutes. We have, you can say, converted calls of the students, and each institute has students which are trained by IMS Chandigarh.
Got it.
Okay. So that is personalized attention. And then we have a lot of mentoring sessions with the students. It can be one-to-one, it can be one-to-many, both. Okay. That is where we tackle each student's particular doubts. Now, there are basic things which obviously every institute does. Okay. That is how an institute can survive. For example, completing the syllabus is a must. Okay. Providing a lot of material to the students so that internally they are satisfied that, okay, they have practice. Otherwise, you have also prepared that good students, they generally complete the syllabus quickly. And then they want lots of material. Some students, they keep asking me, sir, aur batao. Sir, some more books. Sir, which other books should we follow?
Got it.
So what we do is we provide sufficient material in both offline or online mode, so that there is no dearth of practice material with the students.
Understood.
Okay. And one philosophy which we believe in is the LPT model. Firstly, learn, then practice, and then go for test.
Oh.
That is how it has definitely helped us.
Yeah, as we all know, yes, everybody has heard of IMS, one of the top leading coaching centers. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving more insights on how exactly it is working out with all students by enhanced more materials and everything. So yeah, that's really great. So what do you think is your roles and responsibilities to the institute and the students? Now this is something I remember when I had my first review at head office in IMS in Mumbai. So I was asked this question. So what is your role? So interestingly, my answer was, I do everything. Now, how? Because see, now I don't again believe in this thing that this particular role should be defined for, because considering I am the chief mentor, so I have some status, some level, I should be doing this. No, I am not that kind of person. Okay, I believe in walking the talk. Then otherwise, as a chief mentor, see, important thing is to make sure that your students, the aspirants who are there to achieve their or to realize their dreams, okay, that I am there to make sure that it is done. Now, to do that, one, apart from my team members, I try my best that I should be interacting with each and every student at least once or twice. Okay. Now, apart from just mentoring, I am also an academician. As I said, I also teach quant, I also teach DI, I also teach LR, logical reasoning, and then the GDPI personality development classes are taken. So
I make sure I am with them, constantly mentoring and motivating them so that they don't lose track, they don't give up midway, because it is very important to complete the race. Even though we might not win the race every time, but completing the race is very, very important.
Absolutely.
So I guess most of the students do that. So again, as I was talking about the Olympics, mental preparation is very, very important. I have some workshops with the students at the right time, that how to approach the exam, how to make sure that mentally, even if you face some difficult questions, you are right there. And then customer delight. You might have read it in MBA. So that is what I believe in. Okay, that my customers should go or have that delightful experience with us. To make sure we keep conducting mentoring sessions, one-to-one and one-to-many. One-to-many means in a batch. And one-to-one means we sit separately with the students. We give them slots of 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes, and then discuss their concerns at individual level also.
Right.
And of course, then there are personality development classes. Then I make sure that if they have got a call after the written exam, that they convert that call. Okay, that chance of conversion should be maximum. So for that, we conduct different personality development classes, teach them how to face an interview, a GD, a case study, an extempore, and all that.
Understood. Yes.
And of course, then my team is there. So I have to make sure the team is also in the right place. So we have our internal training sessions also. That is again my role, to make sure that they are also in sync with IMS philosophy at large and IMS Chandigarh philosophy also.
Got it. Yes.
Yeah.
So working with IMS, what was your vision for the institute? I mean, under your perspective, and how far are you in implementing this vision?
See, my vision is very simple. What I want is, whenever a student or an aspirant thinks of a course which we provide, maybe CAT, GMAT, GRE, BBA, law. So the first thing that should come to their mind is IMS. So that is my vision. Okay. And now you understand, even though the vision might appear simple, but to make sure that all the students should be thinking about IMS when they think of going for any aptitude competitive exam. Now that requires a lot of perspiration, lot of I would say efforts are required and good results are required. Now, as I said, I started in January 2018, and if I talk of 3 complete years, this is the 4th year. Now we have moved from initially when we were not even in the awareness set of the candidates. Now we are in the top 3, in the consideration set. So whenever any aspirant thinks of going for an aptitude or competitive exam like CAT, so they do think of IMS first. Now, as I said, in the last 3 years, each year we have sent students to the top 10, 20 and 30 institutes. So we had 100 percentiler last year. So within 3 years, we have produced a 100 percentiler also, Mr. Arun Kapoor. I don't know, you might have read. Now, if you look at or search IMS Chandigarh on Google, okay, as far as I understand, I might be wrong, but I think we have maximum reviews with the best rating. It is almost 4.9 rating and some close to 1,000 reviews.
Oh, that's really great.
For an institute in our field, in CAT coaching or maybe GMAT, GRE, I don't think any institute has these many reviews with a 4.9 out of 5.
That is absolutely great. I mean, that's epic.
Thank you, Rigved.
Yeah.
So then within 2 years of operation, we opened a second center also, which is again very rare. Okay, many institutes, when they start, 2 years is hardly the break-even time in the conventional model. Okay, let's not talk about COVID-19, I started earlier.
Yeah.
So it is not an online model. So we are now in a combo mode, hybrid mode. And we also got an award from the Times of India for the best MBA coaching institute just after our first year. Based on the results we gave, based on the reviews we had initially, and of course, the students. Now, again, if we have these many reviews, again, let me tell you, not all the students are joining IIMs. Okay. However, important part which I believe in is, end of the day, as I said, I always believe in there should be a positive change in the aspirant's life, in the mindset. Okay, now students love us not because we just clear their exams and all.
Yeah.
Because they get that positive vibe from us. And that is why even my students who are 5-year, 6-year-old when I was an employee in the education sector, even now they are in touch with me. Even after completing their MBA, many times I get calls when students are asking about the career options, career choices they should move to. So, and I think that is worth any other thing. Now that is priceless. Okay, I left a very good corporate job, not because I wanted to earn lots of money. No, this thing always gave me that kick, and I'm very happy that I'm in the right position, right sector, I would say.
Yeah. Whoa, that is the motivation that's actually driving you. That is so great. Yes. The way you want to provide students. Yeah.
I don't want to be carried away here because I again believe in the famous quote, you might have read the poem, that the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, miles to go before I sleep.
Whoa, that is very deep. Yes. Yes. So great.
I just hope with your good wishes and with the right inputs, what we are doing, I just hope we stay grounded and we keep guiding the students and we keep making this progress in realizing their dreams.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And thank you so much, sir, for being on our platform, coming to College Dunia's interview session. And thank you for providing your great insights. I'm pretty sure students will learn a lot, and especially all the unique things you have said about IMS, especially Chandigarh branch. People will, which is all the students and parents who visit our website and who are viewing this, will understand more specific and more deeply of how unique the coaching goes on and how much importance the students are given. So thank you so much for all the insights and everything.
Yeah, thank you. And just before I close, maybe if we are not short of time, I want to have a message for all the students.
Yes, absolutely, sir. Before, on the closing note, I would just like to ask you, do you have anything that you want to tell to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Yes, of course. Now, because see, College Dunia, it is a big platform, and because your reach is definitely huge. Okay, now I'm first of all happy that and honored that you invited me here. Now, what I have in my mind is, now maybe if collaborating, maybe together, we can reach more aspirants, it is better.
Absolutely.
Now, what I feel, which all the institutions, the coaching institutions, they lack together, is that now let me just give you some data. See, I take some 3-4 minutes.
Yes, sure. Absolutely, sir. No problem.
See, all these exams, especially higher education exams, CAT, GMAT, GRE, which are post-graduation exams, for post-graduation. Now, their only criteria is that a student should be a graduate. Now, let's go back. Now, for IIT, JEE, okay, around 20 or more than 20 lakh students appear. Even for NEET, there are close to some 15 lakh students.
Yes.
Okay. So all these later definitely graduate.
Absolutely, yes.
Secondly, there are again close to some 8 to 9 lakh students who appear for GATE, which is for engineers.
Yeah.
What I want to say is, when there are these huge numbers who are appearing in other exams, sadly, in an exam like CAT, or even GMAT, GRE. Annually, we have not touched 3 lakhs. We hardly touch 2.5 lakhs, or maybe a year or so we improved that number. But again,
yeah,
now,
you're right. Yes.
What we need to do is we need to expand that universe. We need to make students aware that how much opportunity they have. So my message to the students is, first, they should have their dreams. It is very, very important. Okay, काफी बार you would have heard that when we grow up, we start saying that next generation बेकार है यार. They are not. And that is basically generation gap. There is nothing wrong with the new generation. The only thing is, have your dreams. That is first point, very important. Then have your self-belief that you can achieve those dreams. And because this era is era of information, so there is no dearth of information. Once you know your destination, your dream, make sure that you search in the right direction, you approach right people who are the experts in the field, reach them, and then find out what is the path to realize those dreams. Once they can do this thing, third important thing, I think I will use the term practical intelligence. Generally, when we study, we are just into theory. We read that, vomit it in the exam, and it's over. Practical intelligence means whatever you have read, you should know how and when and where to apply that concept. Aptitude exams, they require application of the concepts. So first thing, learn the concepts, then learn how to apply those concepts. Third, make sure you are mentally prepared to face the tough situation and the world is yours. So that is what my message is to all the youth, that is how they should be preparing. And of course, then enjoy your life here. The journey is to be. Now, when I was preparing, movies also. I was a sports person, used to play for Punjab Engineering College, where I did my engineering. And even in IIM, we had our inter competitions and we used to play that also.
Awesome, yeah.
So keep enjoying here, even with let's say you have your hobbies, enjoy your passions and keep your focus on the destination, on the goal you have. You can achieve everything. So again, thank you very much for.
Thank you so much. The pleasure is all ours.
Thanks for your
that you are here. Yes, the pleasure is all ours. Yes, thank you so much, sir.